Questions?
Rich, I'm sure after the bye week you were hoping things would be better, but
Yeah, no kidding.
so
Man, we stunk in every phase, every way. I mean, I thought we had good weeks practice. I've done this a long time. I thought the guys were ready to play. Hell, but we didn't do anything well. Looked slow, out of position, missed tackles, didn't block. Hell, had two holding penalties on draw plays. That never should ever happen. And so, just, again, poorly coached, poorly executed, poorly played, poorly everything. So I'm hoping this is bottom. And then, you can say, well, you're playing young quarterbacks, and we are, and there's growing pains with that. But, that doesn't explain everything.
continue with the quarterbacks. And your thought, obviously,
Just trying to, Greg, just trying. We're got to give everybody a shot and do it based on what they've done in the game, but also what they've done in practice. I got to make a decision based on practice. And they had the two young guys. The only guys who were healthy were the two young guys. And so just try to base it. It's got to get the first shot based on what practice was like the last 2 weeks. But it's not. It's a lot. It's a lot on them, but it's a lot on them more when the pieces around them aren't helping, you know what I mean? And we've got to figure out the way for that to happen, because if you got a young quarterback and you can run the ball, or you don't have to get rid of it so quick every time you drop back and that kind of stuff.
Does that thought of giving guys chances, that extend to other positions and even like to the line?
Oh, sure, yeah. But, the thing is, it's not like if people say, well, it's change up on the O-line. Well, trust me, if we thought the change up would be better, or we will do that, and we are trying to do that.
Rich, how do you unlock Dior more? I mean, that was the talk coming in, that he just wasn't able to get unlocked, but there's a lot of room there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's one guy. Well, I hope so. I think there's more to unlock for a lot of guys, but
is it just line play, or is it on him at all?
No. I mean, Dior's competing and sincere. I mean, we don't have a whole lot. So I got to watch the film and see if we miss some of the stuff. But, we're not getting a lot of push, like we need to, and that would help on the O-line. We're having to rush things a little bit, but some of us, the quarterbacks, are rushing things a little bit too. It's just there's a multitude of things that we've got to fix, and that's kind of falls on us coaches.
one of those things is defense. A lot of explosive
Yeah, I was
plays
like, I mean, three drives started inside the 10-yard line they scored. And, we missed some tackles. We looked slower, if that's the right word. Weren't playing as fast, maybe, as we needed to. And the execution part, the scheme part, we're going to have to look at. But, it was not a good effort from anything, from any facet.
Any idea with Khalil's injury at this point? Or
He said he just got kind of hit in the ribs. It kind of knocked the breath out of him a little bit there.
Did you expect them to go for a fourth down as much, especially early?
Them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of does that nowadays,
Okay. Is that part of what went into you guys going for it on fourth so much early as well to kind of?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, we value the possession so much because, one, we're not stopping anybody. I don't know if we had any 3-and-outs. And I've said that since the beginning of the year. In order for us to play we want to play, we've got to get first downs, and we got to get 3-and-outs. And we didn't get any one of them, And I don't know, I know what we got to do to get fixed, and we got to do everything we can to fix what we can fix right now, and then fix what we got to fix later. We'll fix that too. But there's stuff that we got to fix right now, and that's where our focus will be.
I think Ty Edwards is done for the year.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the hip injury.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Coach, both of these teams offensively were almost the same with the injured O-linemen, quarterback carousel. I mean, what do you think kind of gave UCF the edge?
Were they playing the fourth quarterback?
Yes, they did. W.
No, were they playing the fourth quarterback because of necessity?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Okay.
They put him in a couple times for some rushing plays, but that's about it.
Yeah. Our 3 older guys are all injured. 3. And our 2 freshmen are the ones that playing.
You see anything positive from the quarterbacks? I mean, young guys competing.
You know, well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think, you know, they're competitive guys. I don't know. We could maybe try to help them a little bit have more success because they didn't. I thought they'd play better, and I thought we'd play better. But again,
You trying to work the perimeter to simplify things for them? Is that what you were doing?
not
Quarterbacks.
well. Nah, just a little bit, Jed. How people are playing us. I mean, they know we're gonna run it inside there a little bit. You know, some inside zone stuff, but you know, we got. You know, there's gonna be some things on film we're gonna like, we should have. This should have worked. But there are some other stuff like, we gotta help them out with a better play. So it's a combination.
What did UCF do to limit Wilkins running in the second half?
Yeah, I don't think we sustained blocks as well as I think they got off blocks better than we did today. I mean, their defense got off blocks better than our defense did, and I don't know if we, you know, challenged them enough like we needed to. So, from a scheme standpoint, we got to look at that.
Defensively, is there anything that can be done, especially pass defense wise, secondary?
You know, I got to find out why we had so many guys so wide open. I know one time we're supposed to have a deep safety in the middle of the field, and we didn't, and it was I think the second touchdown or something of the game, that's kind of like should never happen. So there were some breakdowns there. Why it happened, I got to find out why. But you know, we played really poorly. As poorly as we've played defensively. If I've had a team play defensively in a long, long time, and so our guys are pretty conscientious coaches, and they'll do what they can to fix it. Like I said, some of it is getting some guys in the right spots, but and some of it's our guys. Frankly, I can get off blocks and keep contained and don't make a mental mistake and all that. But that still comes back to us as coaches, you know, getting to where they can be comfortable doing our stuff.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach. Appreciate it.
Yep.